Thank you for joining us for the final episode of DuckU News this term. I'm Sarah Cooper.
And I'm Jeremy Cabalona. With more than 400 million books sold, it comes as no surprise that J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series is extremely popular among students. Now, thanks to a new study abroad program, students will get the chance to explore the real world of Harry Potter. Just in time for the final Potter film this July, students will get the opportunity to explore magical locales such as Platform 9 3/4, King's Cross Station, the cathedral cloisters that served as Hogwarts hallways, the British Museum, and Stonehenge. While the program aims to provide an enjoyable time abroad for students, it also emphasizes the potential academic value of the experience. Check out the University of Oregon Study Abroad website for more information.
The stereotype of the broke college student has been around for decades, and with tuition and the cost of living increasing each year, many University of Oregon students are forced to deal with financial challenges. But just what do students prioritize when it comes to money? DuckU reporter Rachel Cooper has the story.
Financial aid department's Live Like a Duck workshop is teaching students how to afford their daily cup of coffee. Seminars will be held next week.
Buying a cup of coffee for $3.50 doesn't seem that much, but 3 times a week can add up.
I buy coffee. I try and make coffee at home as often as possible, but I would say I buy coffee about every other day on campus.
I buy coffee maybe once or twice a week. Other than that, I make it at home. I normally just get a house coffee and add white mocha sauce to it.
When it comes to saving money, financial aid counselor Zach Duffy advises students to cook at home and search for low-priced items.
They try to continue their lifestyle they had at home, and so the spending kind of keeps going, but they don't really have those resources anymore.
Financial aid department offers many services to students. Live Like a Duck is an opportunity for students to learn how to spend, budget, and borrow.
Just keep it simple when you're making a budget. Don't get too detailed because you probably won't want to do it in the future.
Live Like a Duck starts next Wednesday. For DuckU News, I'm Rachel Cooper.
All this term, DuckU News has been following finance hearings regarding the controversial on-campus group OSPIRG. This week, the ASUO Senate voted to deny funding to the group for a third time, with a vote of 14-3. In contrast to the Senate, ASUO President Amelie Rousseau still stands strongly in favor of the group, standing by her claim to veto a budget that doesn't include OSPIRG's funding. But as of today, the ASUO budget for next year shows no signs of OSPIRG's funding.
Last week, the University of Oregon chapter of Movimiento Estudiantil Chicana de Aztlán hosted the 7th annual Raza Unida Youth Conference. 500 Latino high school students from the Eugene area participated in a day of workshops, campus tours, and various guest speakers. The event aimed to empower students to pursue a higher education.
The biggest one is to get students, high school students, Latina students from across the state of Oregon to realize that they have the potential to be here at a university studying.
Presentations specifically addressed issues that face youth growing up in marginalized communities.
With tax day just around the corner, you might be scrambling to get those last-minute forms filled in. But if you need an extra pair of eyes, a student group is offering free tax preparation services for those who need a little extra help. All you have to do is show up to Lillis 155 on select Saturdays from now until April 16th.
We told you last week about All Sizes Fit Week, a campaign aimed at showing students that a healthy body image includes more than just weight. This past week, the Peer Health Education team brought in guest speakers from all over the country and created a wall of fame for body image acceptance.
We want people to focus on being a healthy size for their body instead of fitting into, an unrealistic size.
The display contained images of all types of people, and its purpose was to highlight the beauty in differences.
This past Friday, students and staff hosted Fashion Resistance to Militarism. The fashion show was held to raise awareness of the high cost of the military, which spent $693 billion in 2010. The free fashion exposé featured clothing designed by local designers and thrift store specialists.
In an effort to expose students to international cultures, the Mills International Center hosted World Poetry Night last Friday. During the open mic session, international students recited poems in languages such as Spanish, Russian, Swahili, and Mandarin.
As we reported before, Allen Hall, home to the university's journalism school and location of our very own DuckU studios, is going to be largely out of commission starting this summer. In response to the concerns of students, Dean Tim Gleason is hosting a community forum where journalism students can get the answers they need. The forum will be held March 1st in the Dunaway Center from 5 until 6:30. Well, what do you think that means for DuckU News if studio's under construction?
I heard that they're thinking about moving all the students and staff to a different building on campus so that everyone can still work together.
It'll be good to know. Still a place for the studio.
Yeah, I hope so. Well, thanks for joining us for the final episode of DuckU News this term. I'm Sarah Cooper.
And I'm Jeremy Cabalona. Have a great spring break. We'll see you next term. So Sarah, what are you doing for spring break?
I'm going to Las Vegas, actually. I'm really excited.
I think I'll be there too. When are you going?
I'm going to go the second half of spring break.
Do you know where you're staying?
Yeah, we're staying at the Hilton.
Oh, look at you. I'm going to be in Circus.
I know, I'm hoping Paris Hilton will be there.